Hello, welcome back to another Mayan energy update. So today we are going to be talking about December 12th through the 18th. And I'm going to go through this week. We're going to be changing it up a little bit, and we're going to talk about each specific energy for the week rather than me just giving you the best days for collaboration or for sales calls and all that. And there's a couple of reasons behind this, but for me personally, I was really tuning into something this week, which is this idea of show, don't tell. And how important it is for us to feel into things ourselves and have an experience with energies ourselves rather than somebody telling us this is the best day for this and this is the best day for this. We're really wanting to take back our authority and our sovereignty from a system that's kind of taken our power from us. And something that I feel as a guide in this space that I can do is to kind of present the information about the week in the way that I interpret it and remind you that you are sovereign, you are free, you get to do with this information what you feel is best for your week. So I just wanted to start off with prefacing that it will be going back to how it was previously, where I will talk about each specific energy for the week. So we're going to dive in. Let's first just take a couple of deep breaths together to just really arrive here. Nothing complex, but just giving ourselves a moment to drop any mental stories. Anything you brought into this moment with, just letting it go. Feeling your body, feeling your breath. Trusting that you're here for a reason, and just really allowing yourself to receive what is meant for you from this video today. When you feel centered, feel free to open your eyes. You can also listen with your eyes closed if you listen better that way. I know I do. So we're starting with December 12th. This is going to be 6 Tihash, and we are still in this Trecena of Aj this week. So this Trecena has a lot to do with leadership in the home and in our community. So that's kind of the background theme that's going to be kind of infiltrating this entire week. So Sunday the 12th will be 6 Tihash. 6 is a very stable number. It's about the 4 directions as well as the heart of the sky and the heart of the earth. So a great day for ceremony. And Tihash is all about cutting away illusion, that feeling of discernment, really being able to cut to the truth of something. It is also a very healing energy. It's also referred to as the Hall of Mirrors. This is actually my birth Nawal, so one that's very close and near and dear to my heart. And then the 13th on Monday will be 7 Kawak. 7 being kind of the peak or the pinnacle of this pyramid of time that we're experiencing, where there's kind of this energy of finality and of being able to see all sides of something. And along with this energy of Kawak, which is this energy of rebirth, the energy of the midwife. Sometimes it can be a storm, a clearing away of what wasn't working so that we kind of bring to life what is new. So a day of a lot of cleansing. It's also the feminine element of healing. So Monday and Tuesday are both going to be great days for healing. I would say Monday is going to be a bit more of the cutting away. Tuesday will be a bit more of the washing what was cut away, a little bit more of a gentle, but a finality to it. There's this quality of endings to Tuesday because of that number 7, where it could be a washing away of a lot of old parts of yourself that have come up over these last few weeks. The 14th on Tuesday will be 8 Ajpu. Great day for ceremony. Ajpu is all about finding the divinity in whatever it's paired with. So with 8, great day to really have a ceremony or celebrate the divinity of this human life. We just went through the Trecena of Ajpu very recently, so this would be a great day to also honor whatever came up for you during that time. But just a really juicy day, a really great day for tapping into the divine nature of the things that we can sometimes see as mundane. It also has a lot to do with the sun, so solar energy. So if you can get outside and really soak up that vitamin D and also all the light codes coming in at this time, that would be a great day for it. Wednesday is going to be 9 Emosh. So this is going to be a very feminine, fluid, dreamy day. This would be a great day to really spend time with women in your life, specifically if there's women in your life that you want to really amplify one another's dreams and talk about your dreams together. This would be a great day for that. Emotion is the primordial water, so it's the moment before the Big Bang, or the potentiality that exists before form. So it's kind of this invisible realm, this collective unconscious that we're all tapped into. And coupled with the number 9, it's going to be this very floaty feminine feeling this day. So anything that you feel would be something where you want to bring that flow more into your life, into your business, into your relationships, that would be a great day to plan something along those lines. Also a great day to tune into your dreams. All right, the 16th will be 10 Ik. So this is going to be a great day for communication with your community. So anything that you want to do surrounding your community, if there's things that you want to speak on, this day is going to have a lot of power behind your words. Also making sure that you choose your words really, really wisely with intention, because it is coupled with that number of 10, which is a stronger number. So your words are going to have a lot of power. And this is also the energy of the wind and the breath. And it can also be rapid changes happening, especially because it's coupled with 10, which is the community. So this could be a day of a lot of change, a lot of shift in the community. It could also be a great day to incorporate breath work in your life. So breath, wind, communication within the community will be the 16th. Then we move on to the 17th, which will be 11 Akabal. The number 11 carries this feeling of a little bit of a scattered nature. It's very wandering. It's those days where you kind of find yourself like going off on all the tangents, even in your mind, in your reality, in physical form. I mean, you'll notice this if you start to tune into these 11 days, that you kind of find yourself all over the place. And knowing that ahead of time can kind of prepare you so that you don't, beat yourself up for that. You can kind of use the energy for yourself rather than against yourself, to be like, oh yeah, it's a day that this is part of the energetics that I'm feeling, and just going with it, trusting that what you're pulled into, even though they may not seem like they all make sense, all these places that you're getting pulled, they all have a reason, and they all are speaking to your intuition for some sort of deeper meaning that you may not notice until later on. Coupled with the energy that day, 11 Akabal. So this wandering energy, along with the energy of Akabal, which is, I feel it as like having one foot in, the underworld and one foot in this world. It's kind of like this almost scorpionic energy, in my opinion. It's this ability to go into the dark and bring things back and to kind of create something new. So allowing this wandering energy on this day to allow you to kind of go into these places that might not make sense, to bring about some sort of new dawn, new rebirth, new beginning. This is really the energy of the conception that comes from many different directions. So trusting that maybe this new leader that's being born in you at this time may feel a bit like pulled in all these directions on this day, but that it's all coming to fruition to bring about something that you may have not seen before. And so that's why it may feel like, I'm getting pulled in all these weird directions I don't really understand. Maybe you're not meant to understand. Maybe you're not meant to figure it out until it arrives, and then there's no figuring it out. It just is. So reminding yourself of that on the 17th, because it may be a bit of a scattered energy. And then lastly, on the 18th, we have 12 Kat. 12 is the energy of kind of being able to gather all of our life experiences and really have this deeper perspective of why it is that we've lived the way that we have. Why it is that, we followed all these very seemingly random breadcrumbs into our specific life journey. So this ability to really look back at your life and see things from a higher perspective is that number of 12. And it's coupled with the with the Noal of Kat, which is all about weaving. So this is going to be a really beautiful day to kind of see the web of your life, to see all the places you've been and all the reasons you've been drawn into these seemingly random spaces. And you'll kind of have this bigger view of where it is that you're going based on your past. And this can also be a great day to really look at the net that you're weaving. I see it as like the quantum field. They call it the net or the web in the Mayan energies, but I see it as like this quantum field around you. And you're constantly weaving. You're never on pause, right? Just like you're never on pause for manifestation. It's the same idea. You're always weaving with your attention, with your focus, with what you're giving your energy to. So Kat days are a great day, especially this day, 12 Kat, to look back at your life and say, what are the things in my net that I'm ready to kind of let go of? That I no longer need to feed the story of. If it's not feeding me, I don't need to feed the story that's keeping it in my net or my web, because that web is also what simultaneously attracts and receives our abundance and prosperity and everything that we're gathering in this life. So you want to really hone in and see how that net, how that web is feeling. What about your life is ready to be kind of lovingly released? And remembering that when we want to release something, we do that with love. We love it out of existence, or we integrate it more so. Rather than trying and forcing something to be let go, what we really want to do is lovingly release it. And that means not narrating the stories anymore that we're keeping that thing alive, and just loving it as it's released. So I hope that that gives you guys a nice little timestamp for this next week. And I'm going to be doing next week's video a bit early so you guys can plan ahead if that speaks to you. And we'll be beginning a new Trecena next week, which is super exciting as well, all about death and transformation, which will be probably quite intense and also very exciting, because we are all moving into very new versions of ourselves, just like this earth is as a collective. So I will see you guys in the next video. Much love.